G'day everybody, welcome back to Subnautica. We are in our home after a bit of a long trip in the previous episode trying to get the Cyclops back home. So the Cyclops is with us right now. We've got quite a few things to do before we blast off into space. Speaking of blasting off into space, I think we should be, focusing our efforts on making or completing the Neptune rocket, or at least building the next part of it. So that's what I'm gonna do initially, just so that we're, ready for departure sometime soon. So let's get ourselves to the platform and let's just check out what we're going to need to build the next section. And speaking of blasting off into space, it should be safe right now to blast off into space because we have successfully powered down the enforcement platform. It was a bit creepy up there when we, powered everything down, and I really thought something was going to come out and try and kill us or whatever, maybe like an additional safety measure. But yeah. Oh, okay, the next thing that we're going to build is actually the fuel reserve. So, there you go. Let's try and pin that. Actually, yeah, I didn't need to swim up, did I? I do have the fuel reserve right here. Apparently there's something that we've... Oh, okay, it is the fuel reserve that we've unlocked recently. So, a few things we're going to need for all of this. Bit of kyanite, which we have. Bit of sulfur, which we have. Some plasteel, which we might not have. And in fact, I don't think we have too much titanium going. Let me just check on the storage of our vehicles here. I don't think we have anything going on in the prawn suit, to be honest. But let me double check that we don't have any titanium hiding away. Oh, okay, we do have a little bit of titanium here. I don't think that's enough for an ingot, though. But we will double check. Okay, we do have enough right now, so... But I guess the next time we're going to have to use titanium for something. We're gonna have to fetch some more scraps and stuff like that. We'll need a little bit of lithium as well, so that could be a limiter. I can't remember if we have the lithium required, but we shall find out. Yeah, we've got heaps and heaps of lead, and I don't really know what to do with all of the lead at this stage. Yeah, a little bit of lithium, but we are kind of running out soon. So let's get the plasteel going, and yeah, 4 kyanite and a bit of sulfur. Kyanite, can't remember if we've got kyanite sitting around somewhere in our base. I don't recall seeing it. We might have some upstairs, potentially. So, let's just have a quick look. No. We do have ion cubes, though, which we are going to need for making additional batteries, and I think we do have a few more ion cubes in the prawn suit as well. Kyanite, we may have some kyanite sitting in storage in the Cyclops, so let's go ahead and just check for that. We've got all of this. Let's just grab everything, and yeah, whatever kyanite we can carry, we'll transfer as well. Okay, cool. Let's try and do this. So I think the next thing we should work on is just the batteries. So, ion cubes, gold, and silver. Running out of silver. We might need to go back to the Cyclops once more. And yes, we also are starting to have disinfected water, because I just don't want to get reinfected by the Kara virus. So again, not entirely sure if I really need to do that, because I mean, I assume were infected by the virus because of our consumption of the various fish and the water on this planet. But, you know, I could be wrong. Maybe it's entirely safe. In which case, you know, I don't really understand how we contracted the virus in the first place. Let's grab silver. I'm just hoping that we have a little bit more silver ore here. No, we don't. Let's make what we can for the batteries, so need a bit of gold. Okay, and I could probably convert like those two batteries into the power cell. Yeah, and now I just need a little bit more silver. And ion cubes, which I do have a couple of. So I'm gonna stash more of our ion cubes here. But won't need all of it, obviously. I have a sneaking suspicion that I've forgotten about like a bunch of kyanite somewhere in the base. Silver. Might as well fetch the rest of the kyanite, and maybe the rest of the silver as well, to be honest. Because, could always do with a bit of silver just sitting around at home. Yeah, that's horrendous. No space for silver. Bit of silver here. Okay, so let's make the batteries and the power cell. Nice, okay. So I think I've got everything that I need, so let's swim back up and let's get this thing built. I'm not a big fan of building stuff in the dead of night, because it doesn't look as nice, I feel. Yeah. I'll come back when there's a little bit more sunlight, that way we'll be able to see the thing get constructed a little bit better. What I do want to do, while I've got all of like all of this stuff that I don't exactly need, I probably want to just stash some of this stuff away, and I may spend a little bit of time here while we're waiting, just moving things around. That way we're a little bit more organized. I know it's a little bit late in the game for organization at this stage, but it might help. It might help. So let me do that and just clear out a little bit of the lead. I might try and keep the lead together if we find that we're not really using lead as much. And maybe I might want to just grab, like, nickel ore. Yeah, we've got a lot of nickel ore as well, which I don't really know if we have much of a need for nickel. Okay, so lead and nickel, and I wonder if we should do the same thing here. So we just chuck more lead in there, and we try and move around, like, the nickel ore. We'll keep the silver here. That can go there. Yeah, a bit of inventory management and inventory Tetris. Whoa, okay. Bit janky there. Yeah, let's chuck more nickel in here. And I'll grab everything else. Alright, and now I can essentially say the same thing here. Lead and nickel. And these two lockers may remain undisturbed for a while, I suppose. Until we find a need for nickel or lead. Magnetite. What else do we have in here? Not silver ore. How do I want to group some of this stuff? Yeah, okay. We've got sulfur and gold together. Maybe that's not a bad combination. Perfect. Alright, so now we should be able to rename some of this. So this has got silver, but I don't mind putting other stuff there as well. Maybe I'll move gold in here. Sorry, not gold, diamond. And we don't really have a lot of diamond. Lithium, magnetite. Yeah, so... quartz, lithium, and magnetite. And lithium. Okay, and lastly, sulfur and gold. Alright, cool. I mean, I could have probably put, like, all of the actual, oh, I've forgotten how to say it, but the actual chemical, compound, like, letters in there, if I remember my chemistry, but I mean, I've forgotten all of the chemistry vocabulary anyway, so yeah, that's probably going to be impossible. Let's chuck all of the ingredients in and let's watch this thing get built. I mean, we're definitely getting there, aren't we? We can even rename the rocket, I guess, considering the letters on the sides. Alright, so I just want to take a look at this thing from the other side as well, and maybe climb up to take a look at it from a little bit closer. We can actually enter it right now. That's kind of cool. Oh my god. Alright guys, like it feels like I might be able to build stuff in here. Like, is that a thing? Oh, okay. No. Okay, it doesn't look like you can actually build on it. I mean, it looks like surfaces that you can work with, you know? But perhaps... Oh, there's storage in here. Open here. What? So there's 1, 2, 3 maybe? 3 storage containers. I don't know what we would want to bring with us. Maybe a whole bunch of food. So maybe we need to prepare like heaps of food. Hydraulic systems. What happens if I throw the switch now?
Pressurizing hydraulics.
Oh, I can't undo that. I hope I haven't stuffed anything up.
Communications systems array active.
Okay. An auxiliary power unit. Yeah, I have no idea if I should be flicking all of those switches right now. Particularly this one, which sort of shows like some kind of a rocket boost. And I don't want to be blasting off right now, obviously. So we'll have the storage filled with... perhaps maybe we should bring some equipment, just in case. And we'll bring a whole bunch of food and water. I think that's our prep for escape. Because I have no idea how far we would get and whether or not this thing is going to bring us to a, you know, basically like a trajectory that will bring us close to rescue. And if we are going to have to wait in the thing, how long do we have to wait until rescue? That's the question, right? So maybe food and water is going to be essential. So, okay, we've got the cockpit here, and we're gonna need the Cyclops shield generator, which is actually something that I have been meaning to build just for the Cyclops itself. Plasteel ingots, enamel glass, computer chip. Yeah, anyway. I think maybe what we'll do is we'll put a pause on, you know, the build for the Neptune escape rocket. And I'm going to refocus on exploration. So I do want to bring the Neptune with me. Sorry, not the Neptune. The prawn, not the prawn suit. The bloody hell, the Cyclops. And I do want to make the shield generator for it before we leave. So let's just have a look at what's required for it, and then we'll work on making that. Yeah, okay. Power cell. Well, luckily we've got a lot of spare batteries sitting around doing nothing, so... oh, speaking of power, we do need another 3 power cells, don't we? I think that would be a good thing to get. So, yeah, let's work on that. I'm just going to jump into the prawn suit here, just so that we can grab all of the stuff that's in it.
Calorie intake recommended.
Surprisingly, there's no radio that I've seen in the ship just yet, but perhaps maybe that's reserved for the cockpit. A few more ion cubes, plenty more silver. It's looking good.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Silver. Plenty of space for that. I will need silver for some more batteries though, so I'll grab that, and I'll need some gold actually. So, and we are running low on the gold front. And we need a bit of silicon, which I don't think I've got any silicon in there. I've got some spare in here. Let me grab all that we need. And yeah, that's 3 power cells done. Oh, no, actually. I take that back. We need more ion cubes, gold and silver, apparently. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Ion cubes. But gold is the problem. I swear, there must be a locker somewhere with, like, kyanite in it. Or did I just completely use it all? Maybe I did. For some reason, I've got this thing in my mind that seems to suggest that we've got kyanite hidden away somewhere. Alright, so... let me do the normal power cell. And we need an advanced wiring kit as well. So... bit of gold, computer chip. Table coral. And I need a normal wiring kit, so I think we need just silver for that. A couple of those. So gold is definitely holding us back here, so let's do a scan for gold. And let's hope that we can find it easily. Just trying to remember where we find gold. I think it's in sandstone chunks, but I won't waste time here and just check. Yeah, lead, silver, and gold. I'm just not looking forward to finding more lead, to be honest, because we really, really don't need lead. Can I just, like, let the lead go? Like, I'm tempted to just do that. And not have to worry about, like, carrying lead around.
Emergency. Starvation imminent.
Okay, okay, yep. Alright, alright. Yep, yep. We are onto it.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright, that should do the trick for a while. Yeah, we'll carry all of that for the time being. Alright,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Sandstone chunks. We really don't have a lot of sandstone chunks nearby anymore. And I'm thinking maybe I need to go out and try and drill for gold. Ah, seriously. I mean, we're slowly picking up a few in the area. Okay. I almost feel like maybe it might be a good idea to continue exploring a little bit. And if we come across a sandstone deposit, but a gold deposit, we should be able to drill it. And maybe that's the better plan. So maybe we need to stash all of this stuff. I just want to check on polyaniline though. Yeah, needs a bit of gold as well. Hydrochloric acid, 3 deep shrooms and some salt. Whoops. Things nibbling on us out here. Okay, salt. We should be able to get salt from the water filter. Not much. I think it might be enough, hopefully. Okay. So really we just need to find more gold. So what I'll do is I'll just chuck all of the things that we don't really need away. I'll I'll put salt in here, I reckon. And yeah, we'll go out and we'll continue exploring. More lead. I'm gonna stash... Oh, I was gonna say I was gonna stash the ion cubes in here. Maybe I'll put that there. You watch, I'm gonna forget where everything is. Okay, we still have a bit of water, but maybe it might not be a bad idea for us to just eat a little bit more to recover our hydration. To max everything out. So I'm probably going to go to the Degassi habitat at this stage, guys. So I think it makes sense for us to go there and to continue sort of exploring that area. And in the process, I believe we should be able to hopefully come across some gold deposits. Let me just turn that off. Yeah, looking for sandstone chunks is no longer viable. So let's jump in, and I am going to take the Cyclops with me, just to, you know, keep our nutrition and hydration up. Hopefully we'll be able to navigate. I am concerned about the power levels though, because we do need we need heat, right, to be able to recharge it. So I think we need to go in that direction. Pathway. That's what we want. Yeah, alright, let's turn that back on. Do we still have the things attached to the hull? Yeah, I guess those things are definitely annoying. And I don't want to drain the power even more. Yeah, I'm sort of thinking maybe we need to explore a little bit, find the gold, and then maybe we'll be able to build the shield generator. You know, we probably don't have the lights on. That's maybe not helping. these external cameras are great. This makes it so much easier to navigate. Okay, so straight ahead, I think, is where we want to go. Actually, one thing that we could do is we could switch on the Degassi habitat signal. This one. Okay, actually it's behind us.
Rig for silent running.
I actually do need to load the decoy, don't I? Oh no, I feel like I'm stuck on something. Okay, so we are near some vents. So I'm wondering whether or not this might be a decent idea for us to just park here for a little bit to help recharge our batteries. If we turn off the engine, we might be able to recharge a little bit. But I can't exactly tell if we're getting enough heat. So I'm sort of waiting for the number to climb. Yeah, okay. We are getting a little bit of heat here. So this is maybe a good place for us to take the prawn suit out, and we'll have a look around and just see if we can find any gold deposits in the area. I mean, we do have to be careful. There are leviathans in this area. Ah, yes, exactly where what we want there. That's gold. Oh, and that's lithium as well. Lithium is also something that we kind of need. We're a little short on that. So let me just jump back out, and I'm gonna see if we can quickly switch to double drills. Modules. So there we go. Yeah, let's do this. Brilliant. Okay. I don't know if we have enough space to get all of the lithium. So what I might do is actually just jump out, and we'll do a quick transfer of our stuff into the Cyclops. Yeah, just making sure the coast is clear. Terrifying noises. And we can also just quickly check on how the Cyclops is doing, power-wise. Yeah, 63%. That's not really climbing very fast, is it? That's okay. It's better than nothing, right? Maybe if I switch things off, might help. Considering the amount of gold that we managed to get from one large deposit, I think it might not be a bad idea to drill another one if we come across another one. So we'll keep that in mind on our journey. Yeah, here's where all the sandstone chunks are. Oh, okay. A bit of lead. That is so annoying. Not happy at all.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, I think it's time for us to go. Bit of lithium there. Let me do the swap right away, actually. So, there we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Righto, so lithium can just go in here. Oh yes, that's right. There's all sorts of stuff that I managed to get from our last jaunt. In the, oh, here's a spare power cell. Yeah, I should have considered using a spare power cell rather than make another one. Alright, well, I mean, hindsight is a beautiful thing, as they say. Let's just chuck this in. And yeah, I got a little bit of space, but I'm going to have to start throwing things in the locker down below. Alright, how are we doing here? Almost 70%, that's good enough. Let's get a move on.
Engine powering up.
And I'm not entirely sure about turning on the headlights, because we need to sort of go in that direction, and we're likely to come across the Leviathan. I'm gonna switch on silent running.
Rig for silent running.
And I don't think we really need the sonar right now. I think we can do without the sonar. Yeah, I didn't realize how difficult it was going to be to find more gold near our home, so I really should have started drilling for gold a lot earlier. Wasn't expecting to be back here so soon. But as they say, 2 birds with 1 stone. I will hopefully... Oh, yeah. That thing. I don't think it realizes we're here. Thanks to the silent running. Let me just confirm that we're not being chased. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's just heading in this direction, but it's not chasing us. Luckily. Okay, so we're sort of scot-free, but as I said, I sort of want to look beyond the position of the Degasi habitat. We were there at some point, and we did have a quick look around. I got a little bit terrified because we almost got eaten by a ghost leviathan. And I'm sort of hoping, now that we've got the Cyclops with us, we'll be a little safer. And we've got the prawn suit as well, which, I mean, that doesn't give me entirely, like, that much confidence, but I think the prawn suit generally has a bit more hull to work with as well, so if we do get chomped on, we're not going to just instantly die, I think. Let's do silent running again.
Silent running.
Yeah, there are krakens about, so let's just be very, very careful. And we've got a vent here, so we have a place to perch if we needed to restore power. What on earth? What are these things? Are they hostile? They seem to just be chilling there, but... I mean, we do have silent running on though, so that could be the reason why. I'm just sort of considering where I can park this. That is, you know, not going to attract any predators. I might need the cameras for this. I want to back up a little bit. Seem to be stuck on something. Okay, tell you what, I think we'll turn off the engine here. And I'm gonna jump out, and I'm gonna look at these things a little bit closer. And hopefully... that is kind of terrifying. Sort of want to scan these things if we can. I mean... they don't seem to be doing anything but just like floating there. Oh. Do I need to stasis these guys? Sea Treader Leviathan. I'm gonna just jump into the Cyclops for a little bit of safety here, but... the Sea Treader Leviathan, a vast bipedal leviathan which roams the reefs in herds, grazing the seafloor. Antenna. Antenna on the creature's head can detect a range of scents, helping the sea treaders to find fresh grazing pastures, avoid the path of large predators, and sense chemical signals from others of their kind. Carapace. Thick armor protects the creature from attack by all but the largest of carnivores. Two legs extend from the rear. Elongated snout, used to siphon up plant material from the sea floor and maintain balance. Behavior. Large herds would decimate the flora of a single area, thus encouraging the sea treader's migratory behavior. Families keep their young towards the center of the herd, and parents will lash out at over-curious interlopers in search of an easy meal. Assessment. Sea treader... I keep saying trader. Sea treader herds may unearth mineral deposits as they churn up the sand. Huh. Okay. Can I go back out here and... can I just take a look at that thing from up close? Oh. Not if we get killed by one of these things.
Seek fluid intake.
Yep. Okay, they've disappeared. What on earth? Or did they go that way, maybe? Oh, okay. They're not here anymore. Alright, well, that was a very interesting read, but unfortunately we can't really examine the thing closely. And it was very interesting because the assessment said that they might unearth minerals when they're looking for food or whatever. So I'm sort of keen on seeing how that works. Whether or not, you know, we can then use said minerals somehow. Okay. Bulbar trees. We need... let's just have that. I've only got one disinfected water. Oops. Hang on, I am trying to remember now. Where do we get the bleach from? Ah, here. Salt deposits and coral tube samples, but it's kind of difficult to find salt down here in the depths. Or maybe I just haven't been paying attention. 53%. So that does worry me a little bit. there's a way up there. And I think if we go left, that just takes us sort of back to where we came from. So, let's go this way. And yeah, if I remember correctly, this is where we were that one time. Yeah, and there's a big wreck here. I remember this quite clearly. Ooh, hang on. Did I pick this thing up? Let's get rid of silent running. Let's turn off the engines. And yeah, there are leviathans about, so let's, you know, be a little bit careful about this. Oh yeah, I have opened that already. Okay, so the reason why we're here... Ooh, there's some vents over there. I'm going to bring the Cyclops there, and I'm hoping we'll be able to recharge a bit of its battery while we explore.
Engine powering up.
But yeah, once we come back in the next episode, I would say that we will be having a look at this entire area, and I'll probably roam around with the prawn suit to see if there's anything that we've missed in this area. There it is, so let's try and get ourselves there.
Rig for silent
Again,
running.
silent running, I think, might be a good idea. Just as we reposition ourselves here. Okay, so I believe we're in a good spot. Let's turn that off. Let's turn off the engines, and I'm just sort of watching the numbers here and making sure that it is actually increasing. I think it's increasing a lot slower because of the new power cells that we're using for it as well. But speaking of, we've got spare power cells, right? Like if we run out of juice, we're going to be able to just throw in the spare power cells that we've still got stored up. So, but yeah. Hopefully there'll be plenty of things here for us to either see or, you know, scan and discover. We're still at 50 though, so I'm a little bit worried. Are we maybe not close enough to the vents? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it is climbing. Super slowly. Alright, let's just jump out. I think we can afford to have a look around a tiny little bit. Okay, so there's this big, like, mound here, which I'm sort of curious to look at. And I feel like we might be getting sunlight out here, so perhaps maybe we've gone beyond the oh lord, okay, look at these guys. Again, I have no idea if they would be hostile in any way. Doesn't look like they are, though. But maybe these are the minerals that they're digging up. Alien species. Okay. Maybe I got a little too close. I don't know what we're going to do with alien feces, but maybe it's like fertilizer or something. Nutrient-rich manure. Suitable for bioenergy production. Okay, right, so maybe we can chuck this into the bioreactor. Okay, that'd be pretty cool. Maybe if we can wait for them to do a few more poos, we might be able to resolve all of our power source needs. It's not really a very big herd though, is it? I was expecting, like from the description, like an even bigger bunch of them. Bit of quartz up here. So we're only about 250 meters. Oh, okay. 250 meters deep. So that's actually not very far down at all, but I guess we are quite far from our starting point. And yeah, maybe I'm sort of curious about whether or not in the next episode when we do decide to go back, if we can just simply resurface using the Cyclops and not have to worry about going through the cave. Again, I'm not entirely sure if I'm really looking for anything specific here. I'm just having a look around, but... Ooh, okay. That's a very deep looking cave right there. Well, it's not even a cave, it's more like a cliff. So if I do go there, I'll probably go there with the Cyclops. Yeah, so when I discovered this place the first time, my big question was how did the debris that we explored last time, how did it end up here, you know? But I guess it makes sense now because we are actually out in the open as opposed to being in a cave. Okay, more cliffs. Wow. I mean, this is the absolute abyss right here, which kind of terrifies me. I'll be a lot more confident with the Cyclops. So, let's come back for it. Yeah, I'm not really sure I'm going to find anything else out here, guys. I mean, I'm happy to have discovered the sea treaders, though. So, I think that in itself was already a worthwhile discovery. I think when we come back in the next one, I'll try and see if we can explore beyond the cliffs. Bit of copper ore there. That might not be a bad thing to drill for, to be honest, because I don't really think we've got a lot of copper on hand. So why don't we do a double drill here? And that's probably going to be the episode, guys. It's I don't know if we could say that it's been a very eventful episode compared to some of the most recent episodes that we've had with finding, you know, concentrated enzyme 42, you know, helping the Sea Emperor hatch its younglings. But yeah, I'm sort of focusing on doing all the things to not miss out on what this game has to offer. So let's swap that, and I'm just gonna head back to the Cyclops, I think, at this stage. I don't think there's anything else. I think this... yeah, more cliff sides. Okay. Tell you what, guys, we'll probably call it an episode right here. And as I said, when we come back, we'll do a little bit more exploring, go back, continue building, etc, etc. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Drop me a like if you did. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.